Okay. Okay, so over here you will get the dependency. Where am I? String form. Okay, let's go in this one. So copy any of them. I suppose 3.0.5. Although no need to give version, just you have to copy paste the line. Okay, copy this. Come over here, paste. Okay, remove the version. Save it. Okay, nothing you have to do. He will allow your Spring security. Now, if you guys remember, I was hitting the save API and it was going and it was working fine. Correct or not?
Hmm.
Correct. So now let's see. And although you can also hit API using Chrome also. Let me introduce you also. Okay, let me introduce you from Chrome also. Okay, I think it is added, na? Let me see first of all. Okay, it's getting added. Okay, just 1 second. Let it be added, then we will start. I think it's added now. Now let's hit the API. First of all, let's hit from Postman. Okay, now see, I'm hitting the API. See again. Okay, see what I'm telling you now. I'm hitting the API. Okay, it's inside this. Insecurity is not working. Okay, stop. I have to stop the server because my whenever your debugger is running now, your dev tool will not work. Okay, so this is a this you have to remember. First of all, you have to stop. I think it's stop now. Now run this. Okay, my debugger was running. That's why. Okay, let me restart it now. Now you guys will see. Okay, see the things. Uh, okay, can you see this thing? User generated secure password. This. Your Spring security is in progress now. Just you have added the dependency, correct? Now your security is okay. You are saying
Your
Postman.
PCI Postman is only was
Okay.
we can
You have
see
to tell me.
now.
You have to tell me. See, whenever I sometimes I forgot. Okay. So what I have done, I have stopped my server. I have restarted the server. Okay. So if you guys will see now over here, can you see this security
Mhm.
password? This. So it means just you have added the dependency and your Spring security has been activated. Now let's hit the API. Now if I will hit my API, see what will happen. 401 unauthorized. Can you see this?
Yeah. Forbidden, yeah.
Okay, unauthorized. Now see, let's hit this API using Google. Let me copy paste the URL. Okay, then I will show you one good thing. Okay, can you see my Chrome?
Yes.
Chrome is visible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, now see, I'm putting enter. Can you see? Please sign in username password. Getting it?
So,
Yes,
but we
sir.
didn't get this. How is it happening there?
Spring security. Okay, so I'm
Yes,
telling you
sir.
that this is only the magic of Spring security. Oh, sorry, Spring Boot. Because Spring Boot is saying, yeah, I will do everything for you. Everything I will do for you. Just tell me now what you want to do.
So can you show again writing the URL and then we
This
can.
is the same URL which I have written on my Postman. Same URL, same URL. Okay, and not even this one. You can hit any API, any API. I'm just hitting this one because I have seen it is working. Okay, that's why I'm hitting. Okay, although you can hit any API, but I'm hitting the API. See, he's saying login /login. Okay, and you can see sign-in form is coming. How it is coming? So Spring Security is saying, yeah, just you have. Oh, sorry, Spring Boot is saying, just yeah, add anything what you want. I will do that for you. Getting it? Getting it or not? Now, how to access your API? Nothing here you have to do. If you will come over here, okay. So Spring Boot has already given you the password. Okay, this one.
What about those username then?
Username will be, I think, user. Okay, username will be user. It is by default. Okay. So now if you will do this now, so it will hit the API. Okay, it will hit
Oh,
the API. Yeah. So this is how you can do that. Okay. Now the question is, let me write get API. Okay, I think get API will be more easy to understand, you know. So I think the user, I think get. Let me write get. And let me hit it. Let's see get is coming or not. Okay, unauthorized now. Let me hit. Let me hit. Let me hit on a browser. That will be good. I think you guys will get an idea. So control A, control B, enter. Enter. 1 second. That was the API. Let's get now. That's great. Okay, yeah, okay. The same password is saved here. Okay, password. Let me open Ignito. Okay, there is a cache memory which is called your, which automatically saves your password. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
then you will write user and you will write the password. Okay, bad credentials. Can you see? If you are writing bad thing, like I have copied the URL now. So if you will give anything else, bad credentials. Can you see this?
So we can't see. It's your browser.
Huh?
The browser is only visible.
The browser is only visible.
Oh, okay. Now can you see? So
Yes.
it was a cache memory. If you will write the API, you will see this. And if you will write anything else, no, it will show you bad credentials. Okay, so you have to give the good one only user and you have to paste the password from it. Okay, and let me return something here because I think we are working on web now. So web doesn't accept this. Okay, so we can do one thing. As we are learning string security. Okay, so let me write get all. Okay, and it will return string and it will have a response. Okay, although we will do everything, don't worry. Okay. For demo purpose only, because I think I'm getting error in get. Okay, so we will solve that error also, but for now, let's see. Otherwise, we will waste time again. And I don't want to
So
waste time.
wait.
Huh?
What did you change here?
Nothing I have done. I have just created one more duplicate API. Okay, now I'm saying response body, so he will print this string. Okay, you can write anything. Okay,
That's all.
yes. Okay, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it will return you this only. Where is the password? Yeah, this is the password. Copy. And I think this is yeah. Okay, make a paste. Slash, what was it? API slash user slash get all. Correct?
Hmm.
So user password is this. Okay.
Why this?
Although it is coming because something is happening. ID parameter is yeah, correct na? You have to give ID also na as a parameter. So get all ID is equals to 1. Okay, like this if you will hit. Wow. So required parameter ID for method long is not present. I have given that. Parameter na request param. Pass value request param. Request param. Let me try in Postman here. First of all, let's try in Postman. Okay, get one only. Let's try get one only. Can you see the Postman?
Yeah.
Okay. Body, no need to give body. I have to send get request. Okay. And authorization nahi. I have parameter. In parameter, I have to give ID, which will be 1. Okay. And in authorization, I will say basic authorization. Username is user. Password is this. I will send it. Okay. So can you see the response is coming, correct? No, but mine is not working and over there. But if I will not pass this, no, and if I will hit it, so it will give you unauthorized. Can you see? This is your Spring Security. Everyone is getting it or not?
Yes.
Although I will explain you also, but I have a doubt. Why mine is okay? Now it's getting, no?
Now it's showing.
But how it is get? Arey yaar, फिर password fill होता है. 1 second. Actually, na, there is one memory which is called cache memory. If you guys know na front end, cookie, cache memory, store. Okay. So over there, your password gets saved. Okay, now see. User. Let me take the password. Password. Save. Can you see the data is coming? So this is called Spring Security. Now what Spring Security says, Spring Security is simple thing. And not even Spring Security, Spring Boot. Spring, Spring Boot is saying that if you want to do anything, na, just do or let me know what you want to do. I will do everything for you. Just provide me something. Okay. So when you have written the Spring Security dependency, now when you have given that, so he automatically did this. Now what we will do, we will configure this. Okay, we will modify this according to us. Getting it what I'm saying? As you remember the first class, what I have said, Spring Security will do everything for you. Just you have to tell him what you have to do. Second thing which I have told you. Now, if you want to configure, you can configure manually also. If you guys remember, I told you now. If you don't want Spring Security things now or Spring Boot things, you can also configure. It's totally up to you. You can do anything. Okay. Now we will do this only. Now, first of all, let me tell you one more thing. If you don't like user and password, you can also save it. You can also create yours. How? That will give you this also. Simple thing. Right? Come over here, right? Spring Security SU. Can you see my boot?
Yes.
Spring SE P U R FPC yeah, username. Can you see?
Mm.
The username can give anything like root. Okay, now as it FPC URIP password. Password also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, done. So you can also give your username password also like that. Okay, but we don't need this. We have to take username and password from where? Say
Front
no from
Post.
database.
Postman.
No post. You can take yeah correct. You both are correct. We have to take the data username and password from Postman or front end, but where we will check whether the person this is correct or not from database, no?
Yeah.
So we will not write over here. We will fetch from database for that user.
Yeah.
Okay, we will do that. We will configure that. Okay. Now let's try this one also. Let me save it. I have saved, but it's not working. So let me save this also. My dev tool is not working, I think. Yeah, my dev tool is not working.
What is that?
Okay, I think my dev tool is not working. So just remember, I think I have lost the dependency or some kind of issue here.
So,
Yes, sir. Just 1 second, one message is there. Uh, okay, it's running now. So now let's try again. Let me hit the API again from this. Okay, so what was the password? Root 1, 2, 3,
1, 2.
4, 5, 6. Enter. Can you see?
Yeah.
So like this also, you can put your username and password. Now what we will do, we will configure it. Till now, anyone have a doubt?
No.
No one? This was easy. Now the tough part comes. Okay. So now if I want to configure, I want to do according to me. Okay. So how to do that? So there are 3 steps. Okay, always only 3 classes which you guys have to remember. And if you don't remember, no problem. Just remember the steps or just what you can say. Just remember how the flow is going. That's all. Okay, if you remember that now, that everything is okay. So first of all, see where you will organize, where you will pick username and password, where your all the information is there of the user. An entity.
Mm.
This is
User
only
did.
the, over here only you are having username also, password also, correct or not? Email and
Yeah.
password, correct? So wherever your user class is there or entity class is there, just you have to extend. Remember what I'm saying, okay?
Mm.
Sorry, not extend, implement. That is an interface. Implements user detail.
Wait. Means
Detail.
first we have to extend and then we have to implement also.
Just user detail. In this, you will get 5 methods. Okay.
User don't have.
These 5 methods. You have to say true. True. True.
Yeah.
True. Okay, for now, I will tell you more things. Now, this is your username. What will be the username? But you want to give as a username. Email, correct? Email, na?
Mm.
So you will return email. Email will be your username or name will be your username. Whatever you want. Mobile can also be a username.
Mm.
Okay, so I'm writing email as a username. This is called your role.
Mm.
Okay, which role? Because now Spring Security is saying that you want to access user. Okay, got it. You're using username and password. But you have to tell them like what will be the role of the user. Getting it? Like member, admin, super admin. Getting it? Getting it or not? Getting it? Because in every organization you have a role. And this is important also. Okay. So over here, it accepts collection of authority, gradient authority, granted authority, but not gradient, granted authority. So you have a class which is called simple, SIMPLE, grant area, G, grant area. Okay, authority is equals to new Okay, over here you have to give him the role. So you already have a role. Okay, you already have a role. So you will say role. R. Okay, I have a role now. Earlier
You
role
are.
are capital.
Mm.
Let me write small because yeah, okay. Always remember this is very like big mistake. Never do these things. Okay, I usually do this and I don't know how I do this, but don't do you guys don't do this. Okay, always remember variable first name will be small. Now I'm not doing anything, otherwise I will have problem. Okay, although it's very bad. Okay, so always remember. Okay, so what you guys need? What do you guys need?
Role.
So we'll write ROL. That's all. It is giving error.
Mm.
String. Okay, so over here you will say dot to string. Okay, why it is giving me error? Because I think it's enum type. And it needs
I think
string
you
type.
cannot change in NM type, right? Or you cannot.
No, like if you will do two string, it will convert into two string. I will explain you enum also, don't worry. Okay, I will explain, don't worry.
Because I read somewhere that if once an NM is set, you cannot reframe it or refactor it. Something like that I read.
Arrays, enum is not very important thing. Okay, enum does very important thing. So I will tell you. Okay, when it's after this, I will tell you. Okay.
Okay.
This will return a okay, this is your array.
Hmm.
This will return array. Okay. So you are converting this array as a list. Okay, so that's all. Okay, so this you have to do. And now the question is, sir, where is the password field? You have username field. So I already have password field. If you can see, set and get password. So he is not overriding this. Okay. So these are only the methods which you need. Any doubt in this?
But so I'm just very curious about why to first extend user from base entity and then again implement user details. Why that?
Base entity, yeah, this is a base entity, now. This I have explained you many times. Normal things
What
like
vocabulary?
okay,
You
you are
woke-
clear why I'm extending base entity, everyone.
Yeah,
You know now why I'm implementing this. Oh, sorry, extending this.
extending. I'm confused with the user implements.
User implements user detail. This is a step, now. I'm telling you now. You have to add some steps. Now, what is user detail? User detail, as the name suggests, yeah, user details. If you
But
want
we
to
don't
log
have
in,
any file.
huh?
We don't have any file called user details.
It's
Still,
a
we can extend
predefined, predefined
Okay.
interface.
Oh,
It is present in string security.
okay.
Okay, user
That's
details.
what. Like, okay.
Okay, it's a predefined class, not like this user. This is different user.
Then in anything user details.
Anything, if you have a client also, no, you have to implement user details only. Okay, in this we have 5 methods. Like as a name suggests, yeah, user details. If you want to log in, which details you need? User details.
No,
Everyone is
now
clear
I'm
with this?
getting it. I thought there's some file of user details. That's why I was getting confused. But no, now
Gayatri,
I'm clear.
yes.
Yeah.
Gayatri, no. Your role is a enum type. Okay, enum type, not class type, enum type. I will tell you what is enum type. Enum type is like enum is also like a class only, but in enum na you have many things. Like when you create any object na, like suppose in enum I'm creating a variable. Like if you are saying na, this is not a variable. This is object of this enum.
Yeah.
Okay, I think you forgot. I think I have told you about this. Otherwise, I will tell you again. Enum will take half an hour. Okay, and if I will start enum, I cannot stop. Otherwise, you will get confused. Okay, so after this, na, I will tell you about enum also. Okay, don't get confused. Till now, any doubt? Okay, now let's go in our service. In service also, you one method only you have to implement. Only one method. You are having user service, you have to implement one more. Okay, what is that? User
User
detail surveys. Okay, like user detail, na, we are having user detail survey. This is also a predefined class.
detail.
Predefined, sorry, interface present in our Spring Security. Can you see Spring Security code?
Hmm.
And it's load by username. Okay, this load user by username. Okay, like now username was email, correct? Username was email, correct or not?
Yes.
Now you have to find that user using email. Getting it? Like from database, you will find a user.
Mhm.
Can you guys can imagine what I'm doing right now, everyone? I have given user detail in my entity so that I can have the credentials of user where I am taking email ID and password. Now Spring Security is having username and password. Now he will go in a database with whom? With that username. And he will find whether the user is present in database or not. Getting it?
Yes, sir.
Getting it now? Okay. Now, nothing you have to do. Okay. Nothing you have to do. You have to, if you are don't have this, I think I am not having this. Although let's create it. Okay, let's go in our repository. No, I have no find user by email. Yes, I have this method. Let's do again. So I already have this method. So nothing I have to do. I have to call this method as well. Okay, so I will say repository. Where is my repo? REPO. What was the name? User repo.
Yes.
User repo. Dot find by email. Find user by email. And I will give username. Okay, it will return optional, so I will say get. Okay, this will return. Okay, so now done. Just this method you have to override. Any doubt in this?
Yes.
Doubt?
Yes.
Tell me what is the doubt?
Are you using your now? What is the purpose of this?
Sorry, repeat again.
What's the purpose of this?
Which purpose?
User repository dot find user by email.
Yeah, see. You are not imagining things. Now, see. First of all, what we have done, we have applied the Spring Security dependency. Okay. After applying Spring Security dependency, Spring Boot is saying, yeah, I will do everything for you. Okay. So he is also giving you password and username. You can log in and you can have it. Okay. But now you are saying, yeah, I need my username password. So now Spring Security is saying, okay, in property file, write it. So you have written username and password by your choice, and it is giving you again all the things. Now you are saying, yeah, I'm creating users in my database. Okay. And now you have to log in them using their email ID and password. Getting it what I'm saying? Like Facebook.
Yes.
Getting it? Now Spring Security is saying, yeah, that for that you have to do your configuration because I can't do that. Okay, now you are saying, okay, but Spring Security can do that. So I will take help of Spring Security. So he's saying, okay. Now, when you want to log in user by database, okay. So you need his email ID and password or not?
Yeah, you do.
So for that, I'm going in entity class and I'm implementing user detail as a name suggests, user details.
Okay.
So he will take email ID, password from entity only. Okay. Now, Spring Security is having user ID, user email and password. Correct? Correct. Now, how he will go inside database and he will check whether the person is valid or not. So he needs something. So for that, we are having user detail service as the name suggests. Now user detail is done. Now we need user detail service. In this, we are having one method load user by username.
Yes.
So he will find that user by username, which is your email right now. If you have a mobile number as a username, so you have to write a method find user by mobile. Getting it?
Yes.
Everyone
Now
or
I-
not?
Sir, I have a doubt. Like, see, if we gave in application dot properties, we gave a username as a root, and the password is 1234, right?
Ah.
So what is that for? This user
Yeah.
name is
See,
under
now let me tell you one more thing. I think you are not getting it. Let me open my pen.
It's just the flow of the Spring Security is, even in the basic, it's too long.
No,
So
it's
we are
not
not
long.
getting
See, it's not long.
straight.
You are not understanding. Okay, you are
Maybe.
not thinking right now. That is the problem. Okay, now let me make you think what I'm getting it. So suppose you have written many APIs in backend. 1, 2, 3. Now using Postman, you can hit it API without any doubt, correct? Without any authority, any security, you are hitting it. Now you are saying here, I need security. Otherwise, anyone can hit my APIs and they can have information. You are saying here, I need na validation.
yes.
So that no other person can hit my API. I'll say, okay, do I have a tool? Yes, I have Spring Security. So Spring Boot is Spring Boot is saying, yeah, if you want to apply anything, na, I will do everything for you. Just tell me what you want to do. Spring Security is saying that. As you have seen in database also connectivity, you have not done anything. In connectivity also, you have done nothing. You have just given him the credentials, correct or not? Huh?
Yes,
Correct or
sir.
not?
Yes.
You have not done anything, na? In Spring Security, have you done anything to connect with
No.
database?
No.
No.
Just you have written the credentials, na? You have only given username, password.
That's all. Yeah.
Okay. Now what similarly Spring Boot is saying that if you want to apply Spring Security also, na, just tell me. So how to tell? Just add the dependency. Once we have added the dependency, Spring Boot is saying, okay, I will do everything for you. But now how Spring Security will tell you username and password. So by default, he is giving his password. He is generating the password and he is giving you the password in a console. So using that password, you can hit the API, correct or not?
Yes.
Okay, now you are saying here, I need my email ID and password. So who is saying? A person who has created the project, he is saying correct or not?
Hmm.
I have created the project. I know. So I am accessing my property.com, property file. I am writing email ID and password. And from there, I can access it, correct or not? In form, I have written username and password. From there, I can log in now.
Yes, sir.
I can hit or not? Everyone is
Yes,
getting
you-
it or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now only admin know na this trick. The person who has created the project, he only know na this trick. Now the doubt is there are 3 clients. There are 3 clients and they all 3 are working differently. Like it's a Bombay one, it's a Bangalore one, it's a Gurgaon one. Okay. Now I am giving you username and password to them. Okay, which I have generated root 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now this Gurgaon person can also see all the things. Bangalore also, Mumbai also. But now I'm saying here Mumbai person can't see all the things or the transaction of Gurgaon and Bombay team. But he can see why? Because all 3 are having same password. No role is there, no authority is there, nothing is there.
Hmm.
So it's a good security or not?
It is.
It is good security. Like you can also see my whole money which I'm generating or my
Oh,
revenue. Your friend
Yes.
can also see, I can also see, everyone is seeing my things, personal things
Oh,
also. Now
good
you can
security.
imagine like I am also seeing your Facebook. Your Gayatri is also, everyone is seeing your Facebook. It's a good security.
No.
Not no.
Hmm.
So what is a good security? You should only know your username and password.
Yeah, we should authenticate it. Yeah.
You should only have your role. Role means
Yes.
what you can access. Now Facebook person who has created Facebook, he can remove you. He is having the power, he can remove you. If you forgot your password, he has the power to rechange your password or he can see anything.
Yeah.
Okay. But can you do that? Can you
No.
remove someone else from Facebook?
Mm.
No. No, na. Can
No,
you
sir.
remove me
Yes.
from Facebook? No.
No.
So that depends on role. What role you are having.
Mm.
Getting it? That is called role.
Yes.
So now that's only what I am doing. Now I am saying, yeah, this is not a good way. Okay, I cannot give common password to everyone, even though I can give them database. When they will log in, I will give them user once. Okay, now how the flow will go, how I will do this thing. Let me introduce to that also. Suppose you are a new client.
Mhm.
So I will say two things. If you want to hit any API, I will validate you. I will ask for username and password. Now you don't have username and password, correct? Because you are not a member of my application. So I will take you to the registration page, which is called Save API, if you guys remember. Correct? Save API. Where you can save the things in database. Save a user in database. Getting it or not? If you're not getting, let me know. Getting it?
So what I got it till now is like you are trying to give specifically listed. Like one person has this role, only that person can see this things.
Yeah,
Am I right?
after this, I'm telling you how the flow goes. Okay, how I will create the flow.
Like
Now,
in short, you are
in
trying to
real
give
life,
N to everyone, which is
just,
specifically
yes,
listed.
just, just remember which is already created. In Facebook, Amazon, if you don't have account, can you order anything if you have not logged in? Can you order anything?
No.
No, no.
Just
If,
view it, but cannot order it till you log in it.
correct. You cannot order anything if you have not logged in it. Now, if you don't have account of Amazon, what you will do?
Create an account.
Create account. After creating account only you can log in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So here also we will do same thing. I will say if you want to hit any API, you have to log in. Okay, get all, delete, anything. You have to hit a,
Create
if you want to hit an API, you need to
database.
log in.
Mm. So
Log
login
in.
here.
Okay, if you want to order anything, you have to log in.
Login here.
Now I will create one API, okay, which doesn't need login. No, sorry, okay, which doesn't need login. Can you guess what will be this API? What will be the name of API? This API will do?
You don't need login for that
Yeah,
API.
yeah. What will be this API?
Home page, is it?
Registration, yeah. See,
Registration.
if you don't have account, okay, if you want to order anything, if you want to open anything, you cannot hit the API of Amazon until you log in. Now, if you don't have account, which API you can hit? Registration API. Then only you can
Yeah.
register. Correct or not?
Yes.
Everyone getting it?
Yes, sir.
So this API I will also create one API which doesn't require any login page. That will be a registration API which will directly save you in a database.
Yes.
So the question is, have I created this API? Am I having this API or not?
Yes, sir. We
Registration.
have.
Yeah, we have.
Name the API.
Um, for new user.
No, it's not new user.
Yeah, see, you have to focus. I'm telling you, you have to focus. Now you are on an advanced level. Localhost 8080/API/user/save.
Save get user and
What does that save method do?
get user.
अरे यार वेट यार हवा में तीर मत मारो देखो
सर हवा में नहीं मारा मैंने
ये देखो
देखा.
see this API this one what does this API do?
अच्छा हाँ. Yeah.
What does this API? What is this?
Save user.
What this API will do? It will save in a database.
Save.
It will save the database in a user.
Yeah.
Hmm.
then only the user will have email ID and password in database.
Yes.
Then only he can log in. Getting it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Got it.
So this API will be the API of registration, which Amazon is having. Getting it? Now I will tell you how to ignore that. I will tell you that also.
तो बनाया क्यों?
Huh?
इग्नोर ही करना था तो बनाया क्यों?
Because to register, na, if you don't have account, how will you log in? If Amazon will also allow authentication, how anyone can order the thing without registration? If he is saying for registration also you have to log in, how will you register? How will you go in that website? Getting it? No. Can you see over here? Can I see your post? Can I see your profile? No. Am I audible?
Yes.
sir.
Okay. Can I see your post? Can I send you friend request right now?
No.
No. Okay. I don't have email ID and password. Okay. I don't have any account in my Facebook. So what can I do? I don't have email ID and password. I don't know. I have not registered.
Had to
till now.
register.
I have
had
to
to-
come over here.
New account.
Okay. Now why Facebook is allowing me to fill this form? Why he is not validating me?
Because it don't know our details, login details.
Correct now? Because without this, I can never log in.
Yes, sir.
It's useless. Getting it?
Yes,
So if
sir.
I will allow all the API authentication, then how will you allow that API? How a person can access that API? So first of all, you have to take him now to login or registration. You will ask the person to fill the form.
Yes, sir.
Then only you will save him in a database and you will give him the role. Correct or
Yes.
not?
Yeah.
Yes,
Then only you can log in. So that's only what I am saying. I am saying if you are not having any account, what you will do? You will hit this API. I will ignore this API. If you don't have account, without having account, you cannot hit this API. How will you hit the API? First of all, you have to hit this API if you don't have account. After you are saved in database. Now you have email ID, password. Use that email ID and password to access this API. Getting it?
Yes, sir.
Everyone
Yes.
getting it?
Yes, yes.
So this is only what I am doing now. Okay. I am customizing the security. Bharti, getting it?
Yes, sir.
If you're not getting it, tell me again. Okay. It's not that.
I think what you're trying to do here is just that it's too
Just the
much to
basic
grasp
thing.
at once. It's like confusing my mind. I know you're doing nothing new, you're doing the same thing just in a different way. Still, it's like very confusing to hit on the right spot. That's what it is.
You have forgot about the code, just see this flow. If you are saying this flow also, no, you will understand the thing.
Mhm.
What this person is trying to do, now this Facebook person is trying to do. That's only what we are doing right now.
Yeah.
Same thing we are doing right now. Same thing. With the if you don't have email ID and password, you cannot hit any API. If I want to open your profile also, no, that is also API. If you will see now, let me show you where what is API. Yes. See now, see, login.
It won't accept.
Okay. So these are the things which is happening in Facebook. Okay, let me show you API of Facebook
Yeah.
if they have not
Okay.
written it.
Okay,
Can you see the
I'm getting.
API? This is the
Yeah.
API of Facebook.com.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
API. Request method, post and status code. Yeah, okay. I removed it.
Post API. Can you see?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can, this is everything happens on API basis only. Okay. So if you want to access anything, you have to hit the API. Now you want authentication, authorization. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Something- What I am doing now. Okay, see the recording again. Okay, see this recording again. Tomorrow I will customize it again.
Okay,
Okay, we'll
sir.
continue. Otherwise, no, if you don't know this thing, now what I'm trying to do, then waste doing the code is waste. Okay, so
Sir, can you
understand-
upload the recording today?
Yeah, I will upload it. Okay, now I'm uploading again. Okay, just tell me if it is not uploaded. Okay, tell after 1 hour.
Oh, okay, sir.
Sir,
Bye.
the question, ignore, yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. It's still I'm asking this question. Like, we gave that username and password in application dot
Property.
properties, right? So, so whenever we enter the username and password which is present in application dot properties, then we can go to the hit the another API
Now you
and
can hit any API.
hit any API.
Huh.
So, so the new user creates a username and password that is will store into the database, and again if the same user comes again, then he can access with the username and password, then he can log in into the website,
See,
right?
right now, if you are giving a username and password in property file, na, it doesn't matter who is entering in database, is there any person in database or not. Using that email ID and password which you have written in property, na, you can access everything.
Yes, sir, I got it. So if
Okay,
we
it's not secured.
use that authentication thing, we no need of using that username and password in the application dot properties, right?
Correct.
Okay, sir, got it.
And one more question.
Hmm.
So if you are going to hit the registration thing, so you will not need the authentication, right?
Huh?
I mean, every time you hit one API, Spring Security authentication is coming, right?
Hmm.
So that is not needed when you are registering as a new.
It will come. It will come.
It will come.
It
Okay.
will come. It will always come. You cannot enter into your backend without giving that. Now I will tell you now how to customize that.
Okay.
This is only which we will do now. I will tell you
Okay.
many things. This is just 5% I have told you. And
Okay.
then even though it's not completed. Okay, I will tell you how to ignore any API. Okay, how to not ignore, how to make a role, how to validate role, pre or post or many things are there. Token is also there. So just your mindset should be clear, like what you want to do. What we will do in upcoming class, that should be clear, na? What I'm trying to achieve, that should be clear. If your that is clear, na, you can understand code many times better than anyone. Okay, remember that why we are doing that. Okay, how we are doing that is not a problem. What we are doing is first problem. And why we are doing and how we are doing is a different thing. Okay.
Sir,
Okay, then.
here ignoring means we are hiding any secured information. Do you mean that?
Ignoring means if you will hit that API, na, which we are writing in a ignore case. He don't need username and password. Okay, like
Okay.
if I will put get as a ignore that na ignore API. So we will not require username and password if you want to hit get API. He will allow and he will give the information.
Okay. So example, this is what I understood from. If I am the admin and I have all the authentications all from the Facebook example, I have all that authentication, every I know from myself, and I will specifically list that, right?
I
That
will
this is
launch.
this.
See. First, watch the recording. Okay,
Okay.
I think I have explained you very better again. Okay, when you will see one more time, I think you will get it. If
Okay.
you are not
I will-
getting it, tomorrow I will explain you again.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you.